Have you ever wondered what are the qualities of men which turn a woman on, especially older women's? Are you looking to attract older women? You've come to the right place. Understanding what a woman finds attractive in men is the hack to make her fall for you. Today, we're going to talk about the physical and emotional traits that turn women on, and two common misconceptions that you should forget about if you want to approach or be approached by beautiful older women. I promise that this video will not only show you what a woman finds attractive in you, but will also make you irresistible to any women. But before we start the video, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such interesting videos. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. Number 1, good posture. The first physical trait that turns women on is good posture. Women love a man who stands tall, shoulders back, and chest out. Good posture gives the impression that you are confident and in control. On the other hand, slouching gives off a vibe of insecurity and low confidence, which is a massive turn-off for women. Number 2, grooming. The next physical trait that attracts older women is good grooming. Women love a man who takes care of himself and his appearance. This means keeping your hair, beard, and nails clean and trimmed. It also means dressing well, smelling good, and looking presentable at all times. Good grooming shows that you care about yourself, and it's a sign of respect for the people around you. Number 3, body language. The way you move your body and use body language can be a significant turn-on for women. For example, women love it when a man maintains eye contact and smiles genuinely. They'd also love it when a man touches them in a non-threatening and respectful way. If you can master the art of body language, you'll be able to communicate your interest and desire to a woman without ever saying a word. Number 4, deep voice. A deep and resonant voice is incredibly attractive to women. It gives the impression that you are confident and in control. If you have a high-pitched or nasally voice, don't worry. You can still deepen your voice with a bit of practice. Try speaking from your diaphragm and slow down your speech to give it a more commanding tone. Number 5, masculine features. Women are attracted to men with masculine features, such as a strong jawline, defined cheekbones, and a broad forehead. These features indicate that a man has high levels of testosterone, which is an attractive trait to women. If you don't have these features naturally, you can use makeup or facial hair to enhance your masculine features. Number 6, height. While height is not the most crucial factor, it's still an essential physical trait that women find attractive. Women love tall men because they give off a sense of strength and protection. If you're not naturally tall, you can wear shoes with a bit of a heel or add a bit of height with shoe inserts. Number 7, broad shoulders. Broad shoulders are another physical trait that turns women on. They give off the impression of strength and power, which is an attractive trait to women. If you don't have broad shoulders naturally, you can work on building your shoulder muscles through exercise. Number 8, facial hair. Although certain men prefer not to have facial hair because it can be a pain to keep it trimmed and itchy, cross-cultural studies have found that many people are more attracted to men with facial hair. This is based on cross-cultural studies on evolution and human behavior. Results showed that participants perceived men with kempt facial hair as more mature and received higher physical attractiveness ratings. Number 9, sincerity. Women prefer casual intimacy, making love, or dating to serious relationships or finding people to make a connection with. This is an individual preference. Furthermore, this may be potentially partially attributed to the rise of dating sites and apps. When an individual has romantic inclinations towards someone and is making an effort to be sincere in their interactions, it may potentially be a real turn-on for the other person. It's not hard to believe that most people value sincerity and decent behavior. Given the state of psychology today, even if you're only trying to be physically attractive for the short term. Being open and honest about your intentions may be one of the best ways to attract others romantically. The average individual appreciates this sincerity. Number 10, ability to tell a good story. The ability to tell a good story is attractive to some women, especially older women. Some women love it when someone can get involved in telling a story about something they did. For example, narrating an interaction with their friends or maybe an interesting event in their lives. Number 11, signs of physical activity. Developed calf muscles and a good hip ratio are something that women may notice. After all, that checks out for the psychology of attraction, or physical attraction, to be specific. Developed calves and a good hip ratio are found sexy by women, as they may not only look good, but could also be a sign of physical activity. For example, a toned chest, shoulders, and arms are evidence that a man is physically active and cares about his physique. These toned areas of the body are easily noticed through clothing and are appealing to some. Number 12, a feminine side. This trait is a game changer, and I suggest every man should have this trait, as women find men physically attractive when they do things that are not traditionally masculine. Thus, for some, showing a feminine side can be helpful as women find it attractive. Some individuals find traditionally feminine things interesting very physically attractive men if it means that the man is confident enough in their sexuality to be willing to show their true interests. Number 13, sense of humor. Women love a man who can laugh and make them laugh in return. Usually, women find men who have a good sense of humor much more physically attractive than men who do not laugh much. This is why guys who tell many jokes and funny stories may be considered much more physically attractive than men who don't, by some. People without a good sense of humor may come off as simply boring. Number 14, being into music. Women find men who are really into music very physically attractive. If you have some favorite tunes that are not in the top 40, you have a much higher chance of being physically attractive to older women. Even if the other person doesn't your musical interests and doesn't like the songs you play for them, the fact that you have a diverse taste in music may be enough to make you physically attracted to them in some or the other way. Number 15, intelligence. Intelligence will make a man attractive. This is also one of the characteristics if you're asking about what do men find attractive in women. Many people have an attraction to intelligence. If you are worried about seeming intelligent, try to be who you are while actively maintaining adequate knowledge of the world around you and life in general. The Journal of Personality and Social Psychology reveals the importance of cognitive evaluation as a determinant of interpersonal attraction. You don't necessarily need to try extra hard to be intelligent to turn someone on. Still, you may need to. Be somewhat clever in their eyes and able to carry on an interesting and equitable conversation. The more tidbits of random knowledge you know, the more physically attractive you could potentially be. Till now, we have talked about the traits that turns on older women, but here's the catch: there are some misconceptions that men believe to be key factors in attracting older women, but actually they don't even matter to older women. Number 1, most guys believe that they need to have a chiseled six-pack and be in perfect shape to attract women. But here's the thing: while being in good shape is essential, it's not the most crucial factor. Women are attracted to a man's confidence, personality, and how he carries himself. So, if you have a dad bod or a bit of extra weight, don't stress over it too much. Just focus on the following traits that women find attractive. Now, here's the second most common misconception that you need to forget about: age. While many people believe that older women are only interested in younger men, the truth is that age is just a number. What really matters to women is confidence, a sense of humor, and the other traits we just mentioned. So, if you want to attract older women, Don't worry too much about age and focus on developing these physical and emotional traits and become irresistible to any women. And that brings us to the end of our video on physical and emotional traits that turn women on. We hope you found this video informative and learned some useful tips to enhance your relationship with your partner. Remember, while physical traits like a fit body and a deep voice can be attractive to women, it's equally important to focus on emotional traits such as confidence, kindness, and a good sense of humor. By working on both your physical and emotional traits, you can become a more attractive and desirable partner to the women in your life. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.